Traders, we got about 2 minutes until the market opens on up this morning. The couple stocks I'm watching this morning, CYTK, looking at this one, guys. This one, if we look at the past chart history on it, just straight up. This one's going straight up, traders. This is a hangover candidate. That's what it's called. That's what I've learned from Brian, my mentor at Intensity Stock Watch. What this does is it gets really overextended and bought throughout the day yesterday. Getting some nice volume in it. You guys see the volume here coming into the close of the day. Doesn't have any sort of a gap up. No sustainable volume to follow through with it, and then all the people who are buying up here just start selling it on off and it fades. So we'll be watching that one. It's going to be similar to SRNE yesterday, and we just study the same thing every day, guys. It's just the same thing every single day. That's what consistency is. We get overextended, overbought, no follow-through volume, got a little spike, but then faded on off throughout the day. 407 back down to 357 yesterday. We'll be looking for the same thing on CYTK. Isn't it exact science? No. This is a high probability setup that works most of the time, though. Other than that, we'll be looking at CFMS, probably risking off of 325. If we look at the history on this one, this gets me very excited, traders. 3-year chart. Look at this, from 36 cents all the way up to what, about 295 it's sitting at right now. Now, there's going to be some solid resistance up here at 325, so that's probably going to be my risk guide there. I want to go ahead and start a starter position on this early. When this opens on up, risking off of 325 and look to add into that position, build a position on it as it comes up to that resistance. We're very overextended here. That's what I'm looking at there on CFMS. I have shorts at both of these, so I'm very excited here. SPI is where all the volume and attention is at right now. Had an ascending triangle here in pre-market. If you guys played that, great work there. Overextended. It'll be kind of like MTFB yesterday. That one was our leading gapper in pre-market. Had a morning spike and then just faded on off. That's what I'm guessing there on SPY. And then OSS, maybe for the pump at the start of the day here, maybe gets the chat room pump. But the market is now open. I want to go ahead and probably take a position here on CFMS. Really want us to get a spike out of the gates this morning, but if we don't, that will be okay. Okay, I just started with 300 shares at 289. We're already at 285. And CFMS is working fairly nice right now. Down to 270 right now. We have a lot of room to drop, though. Look at this, traders. Look at the chart. 269 is at right now. 267. I would take a partial here, traders. I just don't have enough size to take a partial, if that makes any sense. I would lock in partial here. I want to see this one drop even further. Actually, I want to see it heavy. I could lock in and then short into pops. CYTK, that one's actually working on out fairly well. My attention is going to be on CFMS right now. Want to manage this one very carefully. I wanted a bigger position on it. OSS, this is probably the pump. We'll just keep that one on watch there. You see how we see this upper shadow here? This is what we were talking about in pre-market. We want to see CFMS be heavy. It has had green day after green day, but if we want this to fade some today, we got to start seeing it being heavy. We need to start seeing these candles get really heavily shorted into. I want to see a nice little pop on this one, and then I'll add a position to it. Okay, I just added to my short position, 300 shares at about 279 there. Now I have 600 shares. That's where I want to be on this. I wanted a better average on it, but that's what I got right now. And if I want to learn how to start making some bigger dollars, I need to hold these longer. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Naturally, it's a tendency of ours. When we see green, when we see money, when we see 20 bucks on the floor, we want to pick it up, right? But we have to do what's not natural. You know, I'm risking off of 295. That's where we opened up at. I don't want this above 295. That's why I'm not locking any right now, because that'd be one-to-one risk reward. Taking a profit of 10 cents or taking a loss of 10 cents. OSS got a little bit of a pump on it. That's what I was looking for there on OSS. CFMS coming down a little bit, 265 now. 264. Traders, this is just doing the same thing every single day, guys. It's not rocket science, traders. You see these other traders out there trading this, they're trading that, they're trading this pump, they're trading the red to green move, they're trading the bear flag. Traders, consistency is doing the same thing every single day, and that's all I've been doing, trading the same thing every single day. Traders, I just locked in the rest of my position there at 265. Gonna let the rest ride out a little bit. The rest of these 300 shares, I'm not going to let them get above my average cost at 283, which is right there at the VWAP as well. So I'm not going to let those 300 shares get above 284. That's the VWAP. I'm going to let the rest of these ride out a little bit. We'll set a stop at 284 on it. Adjusting my risk as it's falling down, making sure I'm not red on these shares. And traders, this is straight from the pre-market stream. Let me know if you guys killed this as well in CFMS in the comment section below. Go ahead and like that video, guys. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, traders. We will see you all first thing tomorrow morning.